So a couple of months ago I took a look at the first Twilight movie. It is ridiculous, but I had fun. For some reason the story was not done and now we have 4 more movies. Oh god. After the first movie, Bella has a fear of aging. She's not a vampire and Edward is, making that she will age and die old while he stays young. That's why she wants to become a vampire, but Edward refuses. Listen, the whole Romeo and Juliet style aging thing is the last reason why I would want to become a vampire. Like, immortality, super strength, and super speed are way cooler. But that's just me. Oh, and by the way, get used to the Romeo and Juliet parallels, cause that's all this movie has. For Bella, her 18th birthday, the Cullens throw a party. Oh, Bella, don't get a paper cut so Jasper has trouble controlling himself and tries to attack you. That's what I told you not to do. Luckily, Edward can save Bella by pushing her out of the way into a table, probably hurting her 10 times more than the paper cut. The next morning, Edward breaks up with Bella because the family is moving because people start to notice they are still young. Listen, I'm not someone to judge, but the distance is a bullshit reason to break up. The guy has super speed. If anyone can make long distance work, it's him. He just wants a fresh start, if you ask me. Does have the audacity to ask her not to do reckless stuff. She takes it well. She does get a bit dramatic though.
The pain is my only reminder that he was real.
But like, what now? Edward's gone? Well, Jacob is a good option B. I'm not going to mention it every time, but why the fuck did they not have a budget for his shirts? Bella and Jacob, their relationship is also really weird because she immediately friendzones him, but keeps flirting with him. It just doesn't make sense, and I would say it's the bad writing, but that's impossible. This is a high quality movie. They fix a motorcycle together and Bella starts to really test it when a ghostly version of Edward tells her not to do it and not be reckless. I'm sorry, this is coming straight out of Star Wars. Don't lie to me, this could have been the end of Return of the Jedi. So after this, Bella starts to do more extreme things like cliff diving to see Force Ghost Edward. After an hour of this movie, something finally happens. I did not believe it was possible, but here we are. So Victoria, a vampire from the last movie, is still after Bella. And also another vampire that's suddenly not on the Cullens' side anymore, tries to attack and kill Bella. But he is killed by some wolves, who turns out to be Jacob. In the hunt, Victoria kills Jacob, his father, and then she is out of the movie. So you're telling me that Victoria is after Bella, and this entire fucking movie they do not meet. Oh my god. And it gets much worse. Alice has a vision of Bella cliff diving and thought she had killed herself. So Alice returns, sees Bella is alright and everything is fine. You would think, but Edward also calls. Only Jacob answers, saying he's planning her funeral and busy. He's of course talking about his father's funeral, but Edward thinks Bella is dead. Dramatic. So now he wants to expose his sparkly self to humans. A vampire council will then say that he broke vampire law and has to die. See the whole Romeo and Juliet thing. Alice and Bella race to prevent that from happening and succeed. I was dancing because I was hoping for this movie to end, but then there were 20 more minutes left. So now the entire vampire council says Bella has to die for reasons, but Ella is like, yeah, the vision that somewhere in the future she will be a vampire. When, yeah, I don't really know. It seems like her visions are unclear when the plots need them to be, but it is enough for the council. The movie ends with Edward promising to bite Bella, but not now, because we need more movies. We also get a standoff between Jacob and Edward, where Bella says she will always choose Edward. So my question is, why were people Team Jacob? Team Jacob isn't realistic, it was never going to happen. I hated Twilight new movie. Like, hated it. It is so boring, nothing happens. Nothing is really solved, it's just a boring snooze fest. I need time before I cover the next movie, but until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come back next week for another video.